The cell can be defined as structural and functional unit of life. It is the smallest unit that can carry out all the activities of life. Cells are building blocks of complex multicellular organisms. All cells have three things in common: cell membrane, cytoplasm, and DNA. The boundary of cell is formed by plasma membrane. Plasma membrane can be defined as the outer boundary of protoplasm. The question is, what is protoplasm? It is the colorless material comprising living part of a cell, including the cytoplasm, nucleus, and other organelles. Composition of plasma membrane. Chemically, cell membrane consists of 60% protein, 20 to 40% lipids, and small quantity of carbohydrates. The simplest model of plasma membrane was given by Singer and Nicholson, known as fluid mosaic model. The membrane is a double layer by layer of phospholipid molecules. The individual phospholipid molecules move about by diffusion within their own monolayers. The phospholipid tails point inwards, facing each other and forming a nonpolar hydrophobic interior. The phospholipid heads face the aqueous water-containing medium that surrounds the membranes. It is described as fluid because both the phospholipids and the proteins can move about by diffusion. Let's now talk about membrane proteins. Two types of protein are recognized according to their position in the membrane. Proteins that are found embedded within the membrane are called intrinsic or integral proteins. A second type of protein molecule is the extrinsic protein or peripheral protein. These are found on the inner or outer surface of the membrane. Many proteins and lipids have short, branching carbohydrate chains attached to that side of the molecule, which faces the outside of the membrane, thus forming glycoproteins and glycolipids, respectively. Membrane proteins may act as enzymes, receptors, antigens, or transport channels. The lipid part of membrane consists of two layers of phospholipid, cholesterol, and glycolipids. Let's discuss each of them in a little bit detail. As discussed earlier, phospholipids form the bilayer, which is the basic structure of the membrane. Because the tails of phospholipids are nonpolar, it is difficult for polar molecules or ions to pass through membranes, so they act as a barrier. The second component of membrane lipid is cholesterol. Cholesterol is a relatively small molecule, like phospholipids. Cholesterol molecules have hydrophilic heads and hydrophobic tails, so they fit neatly between the phospholipid molecules with their heads at the membrane surface. The third component of membrane lipid is glycolipids, which with glycoproteins make the glycocalyx, also known as the paracellular matrix and sometimes cell coat, is a glycoprotein and glycolipid covering that surrounds the cell membranes of bacteria, epithelial cells, and other cells. Let's quickly review the whole topic by solving multiple choice questions.